Oh, it's not on yet.
Oh, the play.
Oh yeah, the play.
Because Meta is playing all three parts, so you might want to donate for someone else to be another part in the play, like King Leo.
I don't even know any of the lines.
Yeah.
How am I going to do this?
So yeah,
Improv.
Oh gosh, do you really want me doing improv?
Did you see Faulkner do Akamabashi?
I heard of it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't suppose we have a copy
So,
of
like-
the play or anything, just because the text for the first part of it is on auto-advancing. It's kind of fast.
Then that's the problem.
I
Is
know
that
Abda had a copy in his laptop.
I'm pulling up. It should be on Wiki,
you
right?
could have someone else play Cornelia, King Leo, or Marcus, because Meta is playing all three.
Yeah. This is going to be.
Okay. How much time do I have for the parts?
I don't
Wait.
know.
Oh,
15.
10, 15.
Well, wait, Abda can play King Leo. Him and I are tied,
Yeah.
but he's still asleep.
Wake him up.
So how much are those at?
They're only $5 each.
Okay. Because I want people to defend the.
Oh.
Someone reset the W split,
Got it.
please. Because I want people to be defending their donation incentives. I am donating for Mercury to play King Leo.
Okay.
This is going to be awkward.
A bit. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm worried this might be so awkward people don't want to defend their original donation
So yeah, I
and
have
get the most out of the way, please, on the
It's on the
W split.
Oh,
there.
Sorry. Can we like clear those mugs and stuff off too?
Yeah.
They're no longer being used.
here, I got him.
Okay.
They're empty. I want them to get
Thanks.
knocked over.
Yeah, and I will get off the couch and let whoever else is commentating.
I know Alpha is.
You know what, Ryan, why don't we just do
Oh,
it? You can help me out. Instead of Mercury, why don't you do a King Leo? You'd be perfect for the part. You're a
Okay, fine.
benevolent
Put it
place.
towards me playing King Leo and.
You're a benevolent dictator who I absolutely hate.
Okay, so have we done everything to get 9 started? Someone read the list for me, please.
Stop the DVD recorder.
Yep, done. We
Kill
restarted
expert,
that.
restart expert.
Don't need to do that now. After FF9.
Verify that the expert
Fine.
microphone is fine.
That's fine.
Update the
Yeah.
Twitch dashboard.
Yep, done.
Update the C4L website.
Done.
Restart W split. Done. Reset. Sorry. Restart the expert
Oh, I
stream.
see.
Done.
DVD
Start the DVD recorder.
Done. Okay, we are good to go whenever.
Draw prizes.
Yep. So we can draw prizes shortly, but for now, I'm getting out of the way. Alco, take your commentary spot, and yeah, time for
Holy
Brexel to
fuck.
start FF9. Tell me when to hit the split.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. FF9. I like
Rocking
how we're
it.
all wearing the same shirt.
Like, it's totally not suggested since during the AGDQ this shirt was for sale and so totally awesome.
What a coincidence.
The problem is
I'm so happy to all choose the shirt today.
I actually saved the shirt from when it arrived at my place. I was thinking of wearing it straight away because I was kind of short on the shirt, so then I thought, no, this probably won't get washed before the Final Fantasy American, so I just had it sitting back in the cupboard until I packed it in the suitcase.
Okay, I got one last donation here before I refresh. It's from Cian Chow for $10, saying, "Yay, vintage Nihongonde in
I
Japanese
actually
Final
read that
Fantasy."
one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, only I was, I think I did, only I was totally confused as to which donation incentive to put it towards because of the Unicode being
Well, they want Tidus named Yuna. Because Nintendo is called Tidus, I mean Yuna. He's called Yuna now, yeah?
Okay.
Ah!
Alright, so anyway,
There we go. Sorry.
I'm finding it kind of ironic that we're following FFL GA 1.0 with FF9, given that we're going from one of the most broken Final Fantasies to probably the least broken Final Fantasy, because FF9 actually has no exploitable glitches that are currently known. Speedrunning it is basically all about making use of the kind of
What the game gives you, basically.
kind of the somewhat overpowered equipment and abilities if used in the right situations that the game gives you.
There was one spot which could have saved like 0.2 seconds or whatever that B0 discovered but wasn't able to
Puckskip,
replicate. No, not Puckskip, that discovered but wasn't able to replicate in the Prima Vista before fighting Steiner 1, where he managed to be out of the door before actually walking out of it, but only once.
Okay.
Okay, if you want, I can draw the prizes now.
Yeah, let's get
Big
the first battle
Okay.
started, and then we've got some more cutscenes.
Do
Alright,
we
no
have to
problem.
name Zidane before the
Yep,
Yes.
we're naming him
Now.
right now.
Okay,
Do you know what the name is or
I'm
no?
gonna look. His name is Lexi.
Alright.
And next would be Vivi, and he's not far away.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Not even. A few
Depending,
minutes.
depending
Well-
on
Well, yeah.
Smash Stevie.
So, do we want to make the cutoff for VV at the end of this battle?
This would be
That would be a
very
good point.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And just
if,
so you know, Vivi only has one name donated for right now.
Whoa, I've got
So
6
smack
donations
it.
here.
Maybe for first Steel Mage Master.
I did. I got it second steal at HEDQ, so let's see if I can top that. Oops. No.
Nope.
And no. And no.
When I said 1, I meant like 11.
So anyway, what I'm trying to do here is steal a better weapon from Zidane. This is the only battle in the whole run where I require getting a rare steal. There's several other battles where it would be nice to get certain kinds of steals, but this is the only instance where I have to get it in order to continue the run. So, because it's a rare steal, if I'm making a serious attempt, I usually only let it go for about 10 to 12 steal attempts or so before resetting if I don't have it. I mean, I try to be out of this battle before hitting the 4-minute mark, which we just passed. There we go.
Yay.
And then,
Pro suicide strikes.
yeah, there's a number of just kind of unique combat mechanics in FF9 that aren't in other games. First one that you see is what I call the suicide mechanic, which is where if your characters attack themselves or each other, it ignores all defense. So unless you're using like a weak weapon later in the game, you're pretty much always guaranteed to be able to one-shot your own characters. And get used to seeing Zidane taking dirt naps of his own doing, by the way, 'cause there's 6 of those and just one alone.
Okay, I'm gonna do a final refresh for Vivi, and if I don't see anything, I'm gonna call it cut off.
But the amount of suicides Zidane does is nothing against the amount of suicides that Goofy does in the Goof Troop run. Ironically, I play both characters in both games. I think I'm right.
Sorry, not going to do the Easter egg here, where if you select the wrong option there 64 times, then you get an extra dialogue box. Ruby walking into the room
And
asking
yelling
you
at
what
you.
you're doing. Yeah.
Picking the wrong option 64 times.
Yeah, that would totally waste time.
I mean, it's totally save time.
See, the cutest black mage ever. And he's just totally awed by the world around him.
So I believe after Vivi, the next one is Steiner, and that's probably...
Another 2 minutes in maybe?
5 or so.
Oh, we're doing play.
I would play and then,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
To get medicine.
just to let you know, we're having a bit of trouble with. Oh wow, something's.
Maybe we should have killed XSplit before we do this round.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Something's going horribly wrong with XSplit. We need to restart the stream.
Okay.
So really sorry to our viewers, but we should be back up in about 30 seconds.
We can pause the run in a second, can't we?
Yeah, as soon as I gain control of EV.
Yep.
We're like, Mage Master recaps. The only reset ever.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah, XSplit is absolutely going nuts on us, so we need to restart. So I'm trying, but like the computer is just dying because of it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna restart a few things here, but you tell me whenever you want your split started.
Alright, well, let's just get going. Alright. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, in
3, 2, 1. one.
Deja vu.
Right, so very many apologies for the problems we have just been experiencing. We're not entirely sure what caused them. We had to completely restart the XSplit, but we're keeping our fingers crossed that everything's going to work until the end of FF9, and then we can fine-tune the setup after that. We're going to stick with the same names for Zidane that we had before, and all the Vivi donations that have gone in the meantime. And of course, all the other names are still open for takeover.
Steiner would be the next one.
Steiner will be next shortly after, yes.
Let me know whenever you get a break because there are literally over 30 donation comments to read.
Well, I mean, commentary has already been done on the opening for FF9, and it's going to take us a while for all the viewers to come back, though.
We're not going to be able to do comments for like a good 20 minutes or so during the play.
Just let me know.
Just, I'd say just start doing any FMV like now.
Yeah.
I think, you know, it kind of sucks because we won't have a lot of viewers right now, so people might miss their comments being read, but if we have that much of a backlog,
Yeah.
we should probably get to that before the play.
Just tell me when you want me to and I'll go to it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's $5 here from Michaelia saying, so I can't get a name for FF9, but I thought maybe I can get Realm from FF6. Please donate $5 to help Realm name Mikari. Her being an artist and all, I thought it was appropriate. Thank you. $10 from Edouard Moinard saying, hi guys, still doing a great job at C4L. Kisses from the French XSplit fail restream. I want money to be used to rename Shadow and FF6 Glaric. Bye. Okay, thank you. $20 from David Chow. Good morning, everyone. This marathon has been all sorts of awesome. Wish you good luck on the run, Coexel. Please add another $20 to naming Steiner after Viking Kara. Thanks.
That's it.
$15 for Viking Kara. It's
abbreviated,
been
It's been
established.
abbreviated already.
Vic Cara.
Yeah.
Almost some.
$15 from
Alright,
Superold
time to play.
Delestray. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Hello, nice stream. I want my money
See if
to
I
be
get better
used to
Mage
rename-
Masher luck this time.
to rename VV and FF9 Sleep MV. And this is the start of the 5,000 Sleep MV comments. $5 from Florian Clerc saying thanks C4L for this awesome marathon and big up to the French community, especially Sleeper MV. I donate these to rename Ico to Y Sanguine. Keep it up, heart. $5 from Claire Olivier Gerbaud saying name Ico Y Sanguine. Thanks for this event, really good job, and thanks to the French restream. Mr. MV Sleep for the moment at Sleep Tower.
No, you.
Oh, UXI.
Oh.
No, it's LE.
LU.
Oh, is LE? Oh, he didn't.
No,
Oh,
It's
UX.
all with you.
LU.
Is it?
Yeah, it's LUXI.
Luxie. Not Lexi.
Okay.
Okay, before first name masher.
Need to top AGDQ.
Do not cross the RNG gods.
Second try.
This is kind of giving you the full experience of what starting an FF9 speedrun is like. Watching this opening 4 minutes several times before you get a good enough steal to continue.
Got time I can get through some more of these.
Yeah, go for it.
$5 from Jean-Raphael Altissier saying FF9 is going to be a great run. Good luck. I want mine to be used to rename VV and FF9 Sleep MV. $20 from I think I already read this. Didn't I?
Here we go.
$20 from Edouard Bory saying, hi, nice event, you are a genius. I want my $20 to go to rename VV and FF9 Sleep MV. Sorry for my English. You don't have to apologize.
It isn't obvious. Having your characters kill themselves is faster than actually winning this battle.
There's no reward for winning, is there?
No.
And obviously it's not game over.
There are a couple of battles coming up where if you have your entire party kill themselves instead of just certain members, then it is game over, though.
Death guys?
No, I'm talking like Steiner and stuff
Yeah,
in
Steiner
the
2 and 3.
the opening.
And there is a battle where killing all your party members except for one is game over. Backwards too.
Okay, $5 from Gertrude Gilbert saying, MV fell asleep during the stream and XSplit has ended, leaving a nice pop-up in the middle of the screen. So $5 on rename VV as Sleep MV. $10 from Joanna Evans, saying, really excited to watch this run of my favorite game. Being as Melody's Blood Incentive has already been met, I'll leave the choice up to the runner this time. Miss Unify. And if I remember correctly, Coexel put that toward Marcus Keenan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Another $5 from Claire Olivier Gabbard saying, name Vivi Sleep MV. MV fell asleep during the stream and exploit is ended, leaving a nice pop-up in the middle of the screen.
And we have the fourth occurrence of the same T-shirt worn by lag.com outside the camera.
Of course.
I'm just disappointed that all four of them coordinated, but Lag and Mercury couldn't be bothered to look like a proper married couple dressed identically.
Come on, a proper married couple just needs one T-shirt.
Yeah,
to
say they
represent
only
them.
have one copy of the shirt among them, maybe.
No, I do have that. I just didn't bring it because I figured everybody else would be wearing it today, too.
She has to be a non-conformist.
Indeed.
Right, this is where we stopped last time. There is a way to save a few frames, so it's called possible. I guess you're not doing it?
I've never actually practiced enough to be able to pull it off, but,
Oh,
You got it.
did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I wasn't even trying that hard, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, if you talk to that guy, I don't know if it's frame perfect, but right around the same time as Puck bumps into you, then it saves 4 seconds if you from you not having to stop and talk to him, basically. Stop and talk to Puck, that is.
No.
And it wastes 1 second if you try and fail.
Set up animations
Jump
whenever you're
rope.
ready.
Yeah.
I don't want to just constantly talk over you or anything, but...
Well, generally, I don't think there's much happening until the play's beginning, so go ahead.
Well,
I'll talk about
here.
yeah, I'll talk about a couple general things. Like the way the text boxes work in FF9 is completely unique too, because you can use both the circle, or the X and square buttons in the English version to advance text, and if you press one of them while the text box is already drawing, it causes it to fill in one frame. So if I'm alternating mashing square and X, I can blast through text pretty quickly.
It's kind of sort of same way I was doing it in Crisis Core, just mashing X and O will
Is
make
that-
the text draw automatically.
Is that a reference to Square Enix?
Well, this
Could
was
be.
Square Soft, so...
So that's both good in that it makes the run a lot shorter, because this is a fairly long run even for a Final Fantasy, and that's even with doing this. But it also means that running this game is kind of exhausting too if you're doing it single segment, just because you actually have to put some elbow grease into text mashing if you don't want to lose time on cutscenes.
And it also means that the Japanese have an advantage yet again because
yeah.
they allow turbo controllers.
Yeah, the Japanese Final Fantasy spearrun community has somewhat different rules from Speed Demo's archive, both in how because they time from power on to the end screen instead of from new game to final boss kill, and they also use turbo controllers, which it doesn't really, in this game, it doesn't really affect the speed a ton, but it certainly makes it possible, like for one of the guys that had the record at one point, to do 2 runs of this game back to back and have the second one be a new record.
Whoa.
Yeah, wasn't there a new Japanese FF9 record?
Yeah, Samiru got the Japanese. He had it last summer for a while before Tomato Rice got it, and then Samiru got it back.
It's up live, right?
Yeah, it's like 8:57, I think, by our timing.
Sure, chip in on the story now. I love how Vivi's scared of heights on the first 2
Okay, so
planks.
it's Sleep MV.
Indeed it is.
Okay.
I'd just like to reassure you guys that even if we're not reading your comments just yet, they have been processed. As you can
We
see.
just got a large backlog while we
Yeah.
were down.
So I was incredibly
something to be
scared
wrong
of
about.
heights in the beginning,
It's a
and
good
now you
problem
can
to
just
have.
run
I mean-
over the planks.
While we're catching up,
Realize
if the
it's
comment just says put this towards Sleep MV, you can just read the name and the amount, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few that are like that.
So, who
Okay,
except for
so-
Metasigma is doing play parts?
Yeah, it appears that way.
Yeah, so I'll read a bunch of the names of the Sleep MV guys with just amounts, if that's okay.
Yep.
Edward Bonard with $5. Thank you. Swan, I'm sorry, your last name got mangled, but that was $6. Thank you.
Meta.
Hugo Jimenez, $10. Thank you.
So it's
Yo.
Meta and Poxnor, it looks like.
Again, is Boxer still awake?
I think
Well,
so.
I think considering
Well,
he's
it's
not
not,
going towards King Leo.
Johan Carrier,
Yeah.
$5. Thank you. Benjamin Alias, $10. Thank you. Alexandre Nudrali, $5. Thank you. Pascal Muller, $30. Thank you. $15 from Celine Naday.
More
Pretty
or less.
much,
There's
yeah.
an introduction by Baku,
Yeah,
whatever.
So let's start getting them out here then.
Yeah,
Yep.
me Poxnor.
Yeah. $10 from Randria Pianina. Sorry if I mangled that,
Yeah.
but thank you. I'll keep going in a little bit, but
Okay, so what am I supposed to do here?
This is Poxnor, but he's not out
Yeah.
right now, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long
You gotta
ago.
get
Go in the
get
camera, please.
yeah.
Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover Marcus. She attempts to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo.
He's coming!
When our story begins, Marcus,
Actual King Leo is
having
coming.
heard of this, crosses swords with the king.
We have the imposter.
Alright, get after the scene changes, get ready to read fast.
Okay,
'cause I
so
can't control the text.
so who? I don't even know who's who.
Wait, who
Yeah.
am I playing?
The king.
Yeah.
You're the fat
Him?
dude. You're
Yeah.
And
Stop!
now, your royal majesty,
I'll get ready
someone
for
and
your
your
rapid
highness,
challenge
some
here
other
part
chick.
two.
Some other chick.
Yeah.
They're both well. Okay, one's a chick.
Noble ladies and lords and our rooftop viewers, some people proudly present some stupid play.
I want to be your
Oh,
canary.
oh.
Come on, come on, dude. You can't butcher it, yo.
I
Who's
can't
playing
butcher
the
it, no. People donated for
Alright.
me to do this.
You have to be fast because I can't control the text.
Okay, who? So who am I?
Who is who?
You're all.
Read them all, read them all.
Oh my god.
For what end shalt thou love? Oh, crap. For the sake of our friend.
Let us bury our steel in the heart of the merchant King Leo.
This is like speed talking.
It is too.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a tragedy. I must run.
We shall not be back, kinsmen. Pray, sheathe thy sword. This villain is not alone. Nay, kinsmen, for I too have lost a brother to this fiend.
What ho! Out, mice, away! Thou darest bear sword before me, all who stand will be crushed.
Treacherous Leo, my kinsman's suffering shall not be vain, for I shall instruct thee in my cover of pain.
Now we're going into South Park voices.
I'm trying. It basically is what happens when you like speed up the voices. You have to like speed up your voice.
Like Chippendale singing.
Yes.
So for basic kind of still being basic
Ugh! Wait,
tutorial,
I'm gonna stand
this
here.
battle is actually a little annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually need to fight things.
Okay.
Oh, so I use some sort of useless
Holy.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna
This is
hurt.
hurting really bad.
Take these glasses, please.
Ah.
Take my glasses.
I can't feel my legs.
Oh no. Ugh. Oh no.
You're just
Oh no.
gonna-
It's coming. Oh.
Oh. And
I do something useless.
Oh my god, marathon of 3 stages.
yeah, this is oh.
Poof. Oh! Ow! That actually hurt. Oh!
Oh,
Why
dang
do
it.
I keep doing nothing to you?
Alright, little break here too. I actually need a little
Arg!
serious time for this
Grr!
part. A little serious time for this part, please.
Come back.
Don't know if getting 100 is possible with the sleep I've gotten, but we'll give it a try.
Oh, so you don't want me to talk about this?
Well, not when the mini game starts.
Oh, this part.
This part's
But we're
fine.
fine until then.
Yeah.
Okay, then we must.
MPH.
Huh.
Well, you're fighting yourself.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright.
Serious.
Alright, I've had a chance of getting 100 if I hadn't missed twice.
Ron was not impressed with the performance.
I was.
You missed one and she's not
Okay,
liking
so we've
it.
got Steiner's name
Well,
coming
if
up,
you-
like real quick here.
Is that all we have to do? We're done.
No, we've got a little break here, and then the play starts up again in a
Oh,
couple minutes.
okay. So I can
Yeah,
make
we
sure I'm
have
ready.
Steiner's name coming
So
up
anyway,
here,
that
so-
sword fight there, the score you get is based on both your speed, hitting the inputs, and your accuracy. Much more accuracy than speed, but if you hit all 50 right and do it reasonably fast, you actually get 10,000 gil from this instead of under 1,000 if you get any less than 100 nobles.
Wow.
And if you're one of those unlucky/lucky sods on PAL like me, then it's pretty easy to get 100 nobles if you have all the inputs correct. So I actually didn't know that it was possible to get something like 99 if you're just slow. Yeah, I didn't know
So
that.
there's one angry noble who just has a bitter grudge
One
against you.
naysayer.
Yeah,
Maybe
and that
it's-
noble
no, it must
throws
be-
like 9,000.
That
gil.
guy must be like those balcony guys from the Muppets or something.
They like make nothing but bad jokes.
This movie is horrible!
It's like me and Poxnor.
No, we're nothing but serious
So,
when we're in the same
fortunately, you do not need to get 100 nobles in order to have all the money you need to finish the run. If you get 100, you can skip a couple of guild chests near the start of Disc 2. But that's really the only real impact.
And I heard Drazak had been starting to work on a 100 nobles route, but had never really got through.
Alright, so we're naming Steiner in another minute.
So is that pattern in that
It's
sword
all
scene?
random.
It is random.
Yeah, I mean there's
There
a
is,
little consistency in that for about the first 10 to 15 inputs. It's only going to be triangle, X, or left or right, and then it branches out from there. So for me personally, my odds of getting 100 kind of depend on how many left and rights I get, because if you have to do a left or right, you have less time to react before the next one comes up. And so if I get lucky and most of the first series of inputs is just alternating back and forth between triangle and X, that helps me get my average speed down far enough that I can, as long as I don't make any mistakes for the rest of it, I can usually get 100.
The Zero in the segmented run actually went as far as taking 5 blind inputs. If the first one was triangle and X, alternating those triangle X's blindly for the next 4 inputs,
Alright, Steiner.
hoping it works.
Alright.
I'll be fine.
I've got some more names turned off for that Sleep MD thing. And these people, I'm sorry I'm not reading your comment, but there was just so many
Okay,
of
so we
them.
have a bit of a break on names here, so.
And you said there's more play shortly
Oh,
after?
there's
Yes,
more.
yes.
The madness has
So
not
can I go or
stopped.
shall I wait?
But there is still some sort of go ahead because we've got time until the
Yeah, we've got, I don't know, we maybe got about 2 or 3 minutes before the player.
Yeah, we've
well,
got-
actually longer than that
Oh,
if you
we've
count
got
the
time.
FMVs.
Time,
too.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
the following people all
Oh,
donated
yeah, so more
for
like 5.
for Sleep MV for DD. Katharine's Oma Kloof donated $10. Frederic Martel donated $10. Victor Nicod donated $10. Dominique Durrell donated $10. Charlie Golden donated $7. Or $70 even, I can't read. Matthew Bruno donated $20. And I think that was it. Wow. There's still some more donations in general, but those are all the Sleep MV ones. Thank you guys.
Huge shout out to the French community. Because that was last I checked, $406 for that name.
Wow.
And huge shout outs to Mr. MB for falling asleep on camera.
Because that hasn't happened here.
Yeah, because no one in this room has ever done something quite that ridiculous.
No.
No.
Another thing to point out about how I play this game is that, unlike 7, you can actually use the analog controls in this, because this game doesn't predate DualShock controls, but there's a lot of rooms in the game where I choose to use the D-pad just because the camera perspective makes it so that, like in the hallway before I got to that spiral staircase, all I had to do was hold up on the D-pad to have Steiner move straight to the exit, whereas if I was using analogs, I'd have to tilt it at a kind of an odd angle. Is 8 the same way?
8 is the exact same way.
I should point out we're at the top of the staircase right here in this room, so I'm really glad no one donated for one of us to play Dagger, because that would have been a really painful
And I'm
part to
really
play.
impressed by their shoulders, that they don't get ripped off.
If you've never speedrun an RPG, especially a 3D RPG, I mean, just how efficient your movement is plays a really, really big role.
Yeah, definitely.
And in this we've lot too, just because well, we'll get into how the random battle system works once we start getting them, but
makes you jealous of FF6, doesn't it?
yeah, or well, any
One
game
for
where you can get
sex.
encounter done at least, but because there's a lot. This is a very, very random game to speedrun, but there's a lot that happens outside your control that has major impacts on your time. So you really want to, if you're running this game, you really want to do your best to make sure that the parts that are under your control are as optimized as possible. And the big part of it is just your movement.
And your menus.
Because the less steps you take in hostile fields, as we call them, the fewer random battles you'll get.
On the topic here, I've heard Ruby is apparently speaking in a Texan accent in the English localization. The German localization has received loads and loads of praise for very accurate translation as opposed to 8 and 7, with using a lot of dialects for the Tantalus troop. Like, for example, Sinner speaks in a deep Bavarian accent, more or less the same way I would speak if I were to open my mouth in German, whereas Ruby speaks in a Cologne accent that you really have to read 3 times to understand what is going on.
So all of these games were translated into German and other languages then? Because I know a lot of games people in Europe have to play in English.
Well, I know for 7, 8 and 9 they were definitely translated.
Okay.
I don't know about the others. And 9
Well,
was
because
just
1
a
through
job.
6 didn't get released in Europe until fairly recently, right? Like they weren't actually released on Super NES or Super Nintendo.
Yeah, 7 was the first one in Europe, I believe, right?
Don't ask me, but possibly.
I believe that's right.
And when translating that, they even remember that these people are actors, so when they're speaking on stage, especially Sinner, because you see him on stage, he has totally lost his Bavarian accent and he's speaking complete, perfect stage German.
Cool.
That's really neat. It's a nice touch. So props to the German translators on this game.
Yep.
I know one nice touch for the German version of Final Fantasy VII is that the random password in Domino's office is the same every time. It's always Mako in German, whereas it's random in English and Japanese.
How is that a nice touch? That's lazy.
Well, it's nice because then you don't have to check the magic bookcase to know what the password is.
Oh, that's true.
So this was a place where you managed to walk to the left and be in this room before it actually
Fireman
reached the door.
Steiner, or sorry, Vic Cara to be rescued.
This is one of those battles where we like to have a steal, which is not common, but we don't get it, and if we don't get it, we just screw and carry on.
Yeah, because the Mage Masher is the only steal that I have to get. There's several over the course of the run that are nice to have, but well, with how bad Zidani's ATB, I'm going to get 4 chances to get into.
Oh, you actually using both of them?
Yeah. Probably should have hit Zidane tail first.
So sorry, what was the steal you were trying to get first?
Bicep.
Oh, I didn't do it. So that means I'm definitely going to have to safety save before the next boss, the first real boss. Oh, he didn't even die.
Wow. Whoa.
Really bad damage. Ha.
So yeah, he's trying to get the Silk Shirt, which would help on one of the upcoming bosses, because it gives thunder.
50% thunder protection, yeah. The first real boss in the game can kill you just because of bad luck if you don't have a Silk Shirt for BB. But there's a save point reasonably close by, which I would make use of. I mean, in a serious attempt, I mean, you wouldn't slow down really to try to get the Silk Shirt because the plant brain is early enough that if you die, you can just start over without a huge loss. Alright.
Oh, we're up again.
Yep.
Tonight I shall finally see my daughter Cornelia betrothed to whoever I sold her off to.
Your head's off camera.
And then that prince and his kingdom will be my daughter's, and hence mine.
Nice.
Ha 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 ha.
That was
ha.
Oh wait, I'm not due this big.
Your Majesty, we have had a dinner.
Why, my poor Metamarcus. Hark, lad, no matter how much thou dost treasure, I think that was my daughter, right, Cornelia?
Yeah.
My daughter! No matter how deeply she might believe that she doth love your shirtless body, never shall I see her marry a nutjob such as thee. When that sound in the background strikes 3, under the axe thou shalt be.
Or shouldn't it be a saw?
Is that like Shakespeare?
It should be a saw, right?
Yes!
You're off camera again, and I am on camera. Oh well. Is that the rest of the play?
No, there's
No.
more.
Dang it!
Oh, awesome.
After they get on these.
I guess we have to find. Okay, there. Now we can both be on camera.
No, I'm off again.
No, might as well.
Which
Yeah,
is
come
good.
closer.
If I get too close, we're gonna be kissing, and that'd be just awkward.
Alright.
Furthermore, because I'm not done yet.
You talk too much. Quit monologuing.
Guys, just improvise.
Huh? What's all this?
Cornelia!
Marcus is Cornelia's lover.
Oh, Marty!
Yeah, you're doing great.
I have studied drama, you know.
Oh, right, me. Okay, guys,
You're
let's
whispering.
keep going. That really ugly woman is still watching that.
Totally not obvious.
Oh, Marcus, I missed you so! I wish never to leave thy side. Prithee, lead me from this place.
See, King Leo, thou shouldest give them thy blessing.
But kingdom! No, never. Maybe. Never leave his side, thou sayest? Foolish banter, I'll not allow you to be near his shirtless body all the time. Cornelia shall marry none other than this random guy standing here. Is that not so, person?
Marry the princess? Me?
I and this traitorous crew, I shall put them all to death by saw.
I'm just gonna beat someone up.
Run away!
Yikes! Pray, sweet daughter, come home to the castle with me before this guy goes.
Nay, Father, I shan't return.
Cornelia, trouble me no more. And by that I mean be around him. This wedding is for thine own welfare and for me to get a kingdom. Be my
Not if my shirtless body can help it! Now is my moment of vengeance, for when my parents, and for my love Corlina, when I rip my shirt off, draw thy sword, I shall cut thee down with my sexy body! No! Cornelia! What has my sexiness done?
Marcus, forgive me. I still love my father, even though I love your
My
son.
kingdom!
Pray me, forgive my foolishness, father, and spare my sweet, sexy Marcus.
What have I done? Am I never to hear her loving voice again? Am I cursed never to feel her soft touch on my sexy body again? Oh, cruel fate! Thou hast robbed me of all that I treasure, aside from my sexy body. Okay.
Oh my!
Mena
This
never
year's
came back.
choice.
And then I never came back.
Why did she have to die? Why?
I was waiting for some.
No.
I was waiting for something like, now where did I stick that last cheese wing?
Alright, that's basically it for the play.
And everybody was happy.
Yeah.
High five. And if you enjoyed such delightful acting as that terrible, terrible play Meta, I, and others just did, don't forget there is also the FF6 opera you can donate for. I guarantee you that we shall butcher that just as badly.
I think I'm actually winning that one as well.
I think you're at least, last I heard, you might be winning Maria.
I hope I'm not. Don't you dare rally the French community against me.
You just said it on stream.
I know, but I'm looking at Toxnor as I say it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't donate for myself,
Yeah.
Mercury, Lag,
Yeah.
or Abda for the opera since we won't be here.
So we've got the second battle with Steiner coming up here, but there is...
It's pro strats.
You can just kill the others on this one, right?
Yeah.
Suicide strats?
Yeah, although it has a little spin on it, because if you have your whole party suicide, yeah, you can game over, but,
So pretty much you just want to kill everyone but Don.
Yeah. And because you are on stage, in this battle you cannot steal for whatever reason.
Mercury.
yeah, the battle just immediately ends if Zidane, Zidane, Marcus, and Flank are all dead.
Well, there was another one too, that's what I was saying. I don't know.
So we didn't really talk much about the King Leo battle. That was a really bad fight. 'Cause, yeah, goal is to try to get like no more than one SFX move, just because the animation is kind of long for that, and I got 3. Like I think everything they did was SFX. Either Pyro or Pulley.
B0 reset until you got one where there was not a single SFX in there.
Yeah. Yikes.
The graphics took a really good leap up in this game.
Yeah, I like just, I mean, because for this game, unlike, because when they went from FF7 to FF8, they tried to make the characters look a lot more realistic. But for this game, they actually tried to give the characters much more of a cartoonish appearance, and I think that's a big part of why the graphics have aged so well. Even if this game is 13 years old, it's just that just because they're not trying to make the characters look realistic. It's they just look better in the PS1 rendering.
So, sorry to interrupt Wexel's commentary here, but I have just a tiny little thing I would like to read out. It's minute importance compared to anything else, but we just passed $20,000. Thank you very much to all the very generous donors who've been giving to such a great cause. JDRF is a global type 1 diabetes organization dedicated to curing, treating, and preventing type 1 diabetes. So thank you so much for everyone who's given to a great cause. This has been a huge success, and we hope you enjoy the continued runs.
And just as a reminder, the name for Dagger is going to be coming in about 30 minutes. get those donations in.
On the note of this spell and the previous one with the suicide strands, I've had it often enough that if I have Vivi try to kill himself, that it wouldn't work. Because he's just too weak to give himself enough damage to die, which is kind of... So, dagger killing him off is always the safer version.
I usually just have dagger attack whoever has the lowest ATB if it's not her. Palmer dance, Palmer dance.
Where?
Too late.
Too late.
Yeah. The queen was doing the Palmer dance.
And now she's really unhappy that the ship actually got away.
Yeah, like, I didn't blow up my daughter and her pendant.
I don't think she wants to blow up her daughter there. I think she just wants to blow up the machine room so that the ship will be stranded and grounded.
So in a serious run, you'd be aiming to get under half an hour for getting out of Alexandria. Obviously, we're off
Watch
track
the
from
fan.
that because of Alan acting out the play and and not resetting over bad Mage Masher Steel Luck and stuff.
And this is one place where you really think, why do we have to actually put inputs here?
Yeah, because we got this.
Oh my god.
And then we're
I'm
back,
back
to
to
FMV. Because there's a few places where you would be able to like go to the bathroom or get a quick snack or something like that, but there's like some text boxes smack in the middle of two FMVs that prohibit it. Another thing that's kind of nasty about running this game single segment without turbo is just that there aren't that many good places to take breaks.
Remember the fan? It's whole again.
Yeah. Like I usually take my first break about an hour and a half in, and then the second one isn't until about 4.5 hours.
But just because we are so cruel here at Crystals for Life, all of us, about 2 hours into the run, are going to go downstairs and start reheating all the nice leftovers, so the whole house just gets that nice aroma of like homemade spaghetti sauce and chili and pizza,
taco, bacon.
Yeah,
bacon.
and poor Puexel will be sitting there.
Going through Lim Bloom cutscenes or something.
Whenever you get a chance, I do have more donations to read, but I don't want to interrupt if it's not a good time.
Well, I guess let's do the prison cage battles, and then we'll have a bit of time.
Okay,
so.
no problem. Just tell me when.
This one coming up is the first one of forced ATEs and the worst one added because you still have to kick select.
Yeah. I just alternate from mashing square next to select an X in order to quickly, because you have to watch this as a tutorial. Basically, there's only one optional ATE in the speed run that we watch, and that's just near the start of disc 2.
My tactics since I right-handed X square, I just use the left hand to mash select during that. So.
Isn't there certain ATEs you can watch to get items?
There's one that gives you a really good item near the start of disc 2.
That we're watching.
Yeah.
Probably you can get items with other ATEs that we just are not interested in because they're not interesting enough. I think plus button, is it?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so anyway, the random battles in this game are pretty much actually random. There's a threat level that goes up every time you take a step, and then there's an RNG applied on top of that instead of being purely based on your step count and a fixed formula like in 7 and 8. And because the loading times for getting in and out of battles are kind of annoying, as is the amount of time that it takes to run away, as you'll see once you actually start running away from random battles. I mean, you're pretty much never going to get out of one in under like 30 to 40 seconds.
It gets worse in power.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what, I mean, I don't know, just as a tangent, I mean, the fact that they didn't adjust the requirements for the Excalibur 2 in the PAL version is just one of the stupidest things that we were known Square to do.
And the most challenging. I'll point out where times you have to meet are different in the PAL version as far as I can remember them, but Excalibur 2 is definitely not one of them. The random battle was actually quite nice because it helps to save time on this storyline battle here because of the level 2 Zidane will have had. That means his attack will not completely deplete his Transforge, and thereby saving us watching the D-Trans animation.
Yeah, because your the amount of trance gauge that you get when you go into trance is based on your spirit stats. So when Zidane gets to level 2, that raises it enough so he actually gets 3 turns under trance instead of 2. Alright, so now it's time, everybody raise your hand if you've ever cast Tidal Flames on this guy and paid the price for it.
So it's Poexel, and FF Gamer.
Yeah.
No, it was Poxor, Poexel.
Yeah, because if you cast Tidal Flames, then you also kill Garnet, and then you get a game over.
What happened to Phoenix Downs?
It will actually go game over if Garnet is dead regardless of the rest, so you don't have the time to cast the Phoenix down.
Double KO.
So I'd like to share a little thing, kind of an ironic thing. Right as we announced passing $20,000, I got a message from the JDRF regional coordinator saying things are going. I had some early appointments and haven't had a chance to check this morning. Please tell me how things are going. What should I tell her? They're going horribly. You know?
Horribly, we've only raised
Didn't they get the voicemail call? Didn't they get the voicemail call?
Haven't asked.
Yeah, it's
You
pretty bad.
used to
Only
do
I did,
carry.
the first try.
But nothing we didn't expect.
Alright, so for the second battle with Prison Cage, I'm trying to steal the broadsword, which is the common steel here, and that's basically so that I can rip off. I mean, I already have a broadsword. That's what Steiner's initial weapon is. But this game does not let you remove your weapon altogether. You can remove your armor and accessories, but you always have to have some kind of weapon. So having an extra broadsword lets me steal Blank's iron sword when he joins me temporarily at the end of the Evil Forest. So, I mean, the broadsword is the common steel, so it's pretty rare for me to not get it, but sometimes I get trolled by getting the uncommon steel, which is the leather wrist.
And this is another thing where translation into German has really gone great. They decided not to just translate broadsword into Breitschwert, which would be the literal translation. They turned it into Malchus. And I think it's the Iron Sword that Blank has got, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is turned into Falchion. So completely different names, and I was sitting there trying, okay, which one is this I'm looking for? Because I was looking at American/Japanese strats.
Yeah, I mean, lots and lots of the, especially single segment strats that we're using for these games were developed by the Japanese Final Fantasy community, and since obviously they run the Japanese versions of games, unless we know how to speak Japanese, translating the menuing into English is kind of a painful process.
Well, it helps if you can at least read the kana, because there are something like ability up that will just translate from Japanese into English pretty simply, and then you can in the menu like, okay, so it's 2 going up from the ability up. But other things are just whoa. That's one ether that you could skip if you really wanted to, if you have 10,000 over because you have way more money.
I usually still get that one, but skip the one in Steiner's room. That's the longest one to get.
On my first attempt, I just decided to skip all 3 ethers in there and go with the 10,000 and not do anything extra.
So I'm thinking there needs to actually be a formal 10,000 nobles route developed at some point. Because, I mean, if you get all that money, you can actually use a fairly well-known get-rich-quick scheme called the cotton robe trick when you get to Lindblum for the first time to get even more money.
I like how you're less than an hour in the game, you already got a flashback.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Wow. Having those flashbacks.
see right now the chat is going nuts over a donation incentive to name Essentia's newest baby. So I can't guarantee that she'll name her daughter whatever is the top donation incentive, but how about we collectively at Crystals for Life will strongly suggest to her that she should name whatever the top donated for baby name is. So feel free to get those donations in.
I've always said people are free to make suggestions, but I'm not obligated to do them.
Well, I think then what we should do is donations for baby name suggestions for Essentia.
That was really Jackie that you just missed.
Yeah, and then he got first turn too. Hopefully
For
with
some
some
suggestions like
ones.
Metasigma, I can second that agreement. What?
Yeah, someone suggested we name the baby Medicine.
Okay, I'm sorry, the world cannot handle two Metasigmas. The power of two Metasigmas flexing at each other would cause some kind of time paradox that would kill everybody in every known dimension, living and dead.
But you were Metasparkle.
That would be the terrible, like, devil child two Metasigmas somehow becoming one.
Okay,
Well,
he
speaking of it-
missed too. Wow, this is like Edward and the Water Hag all over again. So yeah, this battle kind of sets the stage for when Zidane gets his next trance, just as far as how many hits he takes from Baku. Because there's several places where you have a decent chance of getting a trance with Zidane in just one. Some of them are quite useful, as in like Gizmaluke or potentially Black Waltz number 3. But there's others that are basically useless, like Sea Lion and this squirrel, this killer squirrel, as I'm calling it.
How about some donations now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got quite a few here. $10 from Cian Chow. One more donation before I hit the sack. All the best for FF9, guys. You're all champs. See you all tomorrow for the FF10 run. Love, Renoa H. Sam. P.S. You know I want Titus to be called Yuna. Make it so. $30 from Jan Geld Seltzer, aka the guy right there on the couch, saying, and this is a couch donation. So yeah. And he wants a dagger named Amy. And $5 from another person on the couch, Rinny. To name Freya Nami, of course. Good job in the encounters, Wexel. Saying this here when I'm sitting next to you is weird. And someone not on the couch.
I am completely surrounded by generosity today.
You're just throwing money.
I'm not on the couch. $5 from
they're
Kevin
doing FF5 strats.
Kevin Forno, $5 saying C4L and you are great. Best of luck. I want my $5 to go toward renaming Setzer 3DS 60E. $20 from Nicholas Terranova. So many hours of entertainment. Thanks so much to everyone. Another $20 to name Ixion and FFX Unicorn, please. $10 from Simon Gamper asking us to watch Vivi and Kina get married. $5 from Alexandre Martinez saying hi again. Last time I thank you for everything. Can put yourselves $5 on Shadow and FF6 as Glaric. Thank you again for this wonderful marathon. A $201 donation from B0 saying, hey guys, B0 here. Great work so far and good luck. Have fun to the remaining runners. Put this money on Or Chalcon.
That looks set.
Yeah. I still have more, but if you... Can I keep going? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. $10 from Abbas Kareem saying, good luck. I want my $10 to go to watching Vivi and Kina get married. $5 from Dennis Hofstetter. Hey guys, I like
you
the
guys
charity
want to
project.
actually man the encounter.
Yeah, maybe give it to me because it's...
Because if we leave it on there, it often rotates.
$5 from Dennis Hofstetter saying, hey guys, I like your charity project a lot. I've been watching since FF7. Greetings from Germany.
Okay.
Well, greetings to you.
This game is really, really nasty about giving you encounters on like the last possible step before you leave screens.
From practicing, was it 2 nights ago? I called an encounter twice on that spot and got it twice there.
Isn't there a chance you can like load up in the next screen after this one already? After the battle's over, or just on the screen that you're on?
So if you're really, really close, sometimes the map won't finish loading before you
Yeah.
leave, basically. I don't think I'm that close this time. We do need to get a certain number of battles in the... in this first dungeon in order to get Zidane close enough to getting level 4 by the end of it.
This strat here is called breaking the screen. He goes off to the left side and comes back in instead of taking the whole way through the screen, thereby reducing the step counter back to 0 on the re-entry and hoping to not get an encounter on the whole way through the screen. You'll see quite a lot of that as the run goes on.
Yeah, it's one of the few things other than just efficient movement that we can do to reduce odds of getting random battles.
This ATE is forced, you could tell that by the grey ATE text in the bottom left.
Alright, so I'm saving here because this is a marathon, but especially because I don't have a silk shirt for VB, so I've got not a huge, but a chance of dying to this boss.
And if Stein had taken any more damage than the 6 he got, you might have healed as well.
Yeah. I don't think no one really got hurt that badly.
Except for Zidane, and that doesn't matter.
Right. For a reason you shall see in just a second.
No, the right side of the button.
Oh, come on. Hello.
It's always hopefully... it's a back attack too.
Sorry, Nine Buddy, obviously you can't do this.
Yeah, of course, this palm.
What else?
Doesn't look like it's
Fortunately, Fire Sword can't miss.
I have yet more donations.
Well, we got a boss to fight here, and then we can
Okay.
get back to it.
You mean Blight actually does something in this game?
Yes, it does actually. It makes you miss.
Yeah.
and gives you cool sunglasses, though they're not floating over your head like they are in FF5.
You just get sort of a black thing.
black
Yeah.
ball.
You had
I think our next big chance to read donations is actually in the FMVs that come up as I'm escaping, because we do have some stuff to say about the next
Okay.
battle that comes immediately after this one.
I just have one quick question. When stuff comes in for Runner's Choice, is there one thing you want me to keep putting it towards?
Put it towards Mark for Quina.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a reason that Flexel did
No
not
thunder, no
hear
thunder, no thunder, no thunder, no thunder.
Zidane in that last menu.
Okay.
This could actually be bad as well, because I've had Zidane go blind
And
here
then miss,
and miss
yeah.
himself. This is
Okay.
incredible to believe. How can you miss yourself when trying to hit yourself?
Me and just saw how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just have to be killing him.
Yeah, that's why Flexel did not hear Zidane in the last menu.
Suicide Strats Black will be there. He will also appear if you deal enough damage to Plant Brain, but it's not worth it because it takes too long and wastes time and could get you killed, so you go for the easy version. Plus this way, Blank will not have the blind status, so he actually hits.
Yeah, this is probably going to kill Vivi, but Steiner...
Oh!
Yeah, because he usually dies to Thunder if he doesn't have a silk shirt. Alright, made it. So anyway, the reason why I killed Zidane is because Plant Brain is basically a two-phase battle where each phase has its own HP values. And if Zidane dies during the first phase, it just skips directly to the second phase, so that effectively reduces Plant Brain's HP by around 500 if you do that.
We're not counting the plant spider on this, are we?
No.
It's a forced.
Yeah, it's a forced battle.
The day looks fine to me. Thought you said
You got a Phoenix out from that battle.
Now we're stripping Blank of everything he has, including the sword. Giving maybe the silk shirt and optimizing stars, giving the iron sword. I've seen Garnet 2525 get the bronze gauntlets in the Prima Vista to also equip onto Steiner.
So you can learn the antibody ability. The route I'm using doesn't require that. still need to watch Garnett's like 902 run because I know he does a number of things differently from the other Japanese players.
Ooh.
This is gonna be annoying. So you can get anywhere between 1 and or 2 and 4 plant spiders here. And how many? I mean, I'm killing because in this game experience gets split across your surviving characters. So I'm having everyone except Zidane suicide here, so that he gets all the experience. Because I need Zidane to be level 4 before I get to Black Waltz and Sea Lion next boss after this, in order for it to be safe, basically. And 2 plant spiders is definitely not going to cut it. So let's see, I still need. Oh,
Because of the other 3.
because like yeah, I guess
Actually 4.
Yeah, because of getting 4 regular battles in Evil Forest, that just barely did it. All right, read away, Emily.
Okay. A little surprised at that, actually. Okay. $5 from Mehdi Mahiri saying Final Fantasy IX, watch me and Key to get married. Thank you. $5 from Scott Halugan saying put this $5 towards putting Sid out of his misery in FF6. That scene is one of the most emotionally powerful in the entire game.
Yeah, because it involves Athena making the hardest jump, potentially. Or trying to, at least.
Yeah. I've got $20 from Jerome Delestre saying, you guys are awesome. I want my $20 to watch me and Key to get married. $5 from Tomaine saying, more donations. Meta is strong like bull. Hawksnor is kawaii desu, and both are awesome actors.
Pictures on.
C4L hype, let's get that Phantom Train suplex. So yes, the suplex train.
Thanks, Tomaine.
$10 from Samuel Comeline saying 10 more to watch me and Key get married. $12 from Xavier Benoit saying, hi all, really excellent work since the beginning. I'd like my donation to go to Y Sanguine as Aiko. Keep the awesome spirit, kisses for all. $10 from Elad Sutchuk saying, good luck guys, great run so far. $5 from Sean Stewart saying, good day everyone, please put this towards naming Savin Ziz. Good luck with all the rest of the FF9 run Poexel.
Okay. When we get to Lindblom, then we can do some prize stuff, since it'll be a nice long lapse before we have anything to say about the run.
I got $5 from Benjamin Wager saying I couldn't resist donating to this amazing cause. My brother has lived with type 1 since he was 7. Put this toward Hawksnor playing Locke in the FF6 opera. $5.55 from Kyle McGrath saying Miranda for baby name, money towards runner's choice, which is I put to Mark as Tina. P.S. Never forget Legend of Dragoon, best Final Fantasy.
That's a real cool.
No, it isn't. And $10 from Thomas Orland. I'm sorry, your middle name got kind of messed up there. By Washkun. Greetings from Harima. Real great sleep-depriving marathon. Please mess with my sleep schedule some more. Put this towards FF6 Magitech ending since 100% was met.
I love how they can all fit into that one little tent.
Yeah.
And then I have some
Well, to be fair,
donations
most
without
of them
comments
sleep
too.
outside of it.
So a bunch of donations without comments here. $5 from JJ Foot. $10 from
Steiner
Favorite
sleeps
Lodovic.
standing up. Or
$10
Vikara.
$10 from Guillaume Chevillon, and $5 from Soizik Berthal. And I finally gotten through the donation backlog!
Now it's up to you to create another one.
Yeah, by the way, donation backlog is probably the best problem to have at a charity marathon, so
Very
thank
much
you
so.
so much for being so awesome.
How fast can you fill our backlog?
Speaking of donations, we have Dagger's name coming up here.
Yeah.
At the end of Ice Cannon.
It's about 10 minutes from now or so.
And then we'll have some not so naming time for quite a while.
Yeah,
Next one would be
Freya
Freya.
after that.
What
Big
about
half
Queen?
hour cutscene in between.
Queen
No, we're
Elizabeth
not getting
II.
Quinn until
Until
the
Disc 2,
Disc 2, yeah.
Okay.
That's still a couple hours.
So Freya would be the next one.
After Freya, yeah.
After Freya, yeah. But there's another hour to go. Well, another hours to go in between. This.
Yeah, he just gave Steiner the meta special there, but, like, to wake him up.
Princess, wait! Now, when you're on the world map, you would usually try to stutter step, we'll see that later, to not get into encounters. But here you have the text Mist Continent written on top of the screen, and you will not get into encounters as long as that kind of a text is on the screen. So you can just run for it. This can happen here and on the outer continent, unfortunately not on the other two continents.
There isn't actually water vapor or steam coming out of the cave, by the way, which is what I thought it was the first time I played.
Mist?
Indeed. And if you touch it inside, you get forced into a battle.
And now you will see Garnet loving one of those beautiful plants inside saying, "Oh my god, it could be poisonous!" But if it's an ice plant, why could it be poisonous?
You're mostly going to get one encounter in here, right?
Well, you can get through with it.
Yeah, I mean the encounter rate in the cavern is pretty low, just because you're the kind of the gimmick with getting forced into one if you touch the mist plumes. And I meant to safety save before coming in here, just because it's not unheard of to die to the boss here.
I was confused what you were trying to do.
I was like, wait, why are you going back?
Yeah, I meant to do it before
Some of
coming
you stressed that I haven't heard of yet.
Isn't there a save in that one? Fire?
Yeah,
But it would cost time to get there
It
because
takes
you
about
have to...
2 minutes
Yeah.
to watch the cutscene before.
No encounter there.
You're not going to get one that quickly.
Well, you can, but that's really bad luck.
Yeah.
So we're grabbing another tent here. You'll see what that's for later. We're not going to run into this here.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Work with me here, Zidane.
He's doing some work now.
If I wasn't level 4 yet, if I make it all the way to the end without an encounter, I'd have to get one if I want
But since we are
safe
level 4,
level for Black Waltz and Sea Lion.
But you're still getting one.
Alright, so if I get battles inside the ice cavern, everything in here dies to a fire all, so if Vivi's turn comes up first, I use fire all, otherwise I just run away. Oh, and I also tried it, because doing running away, like in most Final Fantasy games, by pressing the L and R buttons is actually really, really useless in this game, because you often have to hold it down for like almost a minute in some cases before you'll actually run away normally. So you pretty much always need to use Zidane's flee command in order to get out of random battles as fast and safely as possible. So, but I do try to run away normally, just because every once in a while I get lucky and get what's called a fast flee, which is where you run away without an immediate flee command and animation, and also drop money. If you use flee, you lose 25% of the gil value of the fight.
Which is especially important when fighting Ragtime.
Yes, as I learned the hard way in a pretty memorable fashion last year. Ragtimer is a friendly monster that you can meet up with in forests throughout the world map. And you're not meant to actually be able to kill Ragtimer until like the end of the game, so it's worth like 50,000 gil or so. But if you run away from Ragtimer in Disc 1 using the flee command, you drop all your money.
Oh my god, what could that be? This is another point, you just hold up on the control stick and you go really weird upright direction. I love the look of that waterfall.
Yeah.
Ice ball?
The
You'll
frozen
see.
waterfall.
I love the design of these black waltzes too, just having this kind of sinister variation on the Black Mage.
And in German, because Waltz wouldn't. Well, it would make sense, but it would be a really awkward name. They decided to turn it into the Black Tenors.
That's the Blizzaga animation, by the way, but he unfortunately doesn't actually know how to cast Blizzaga for real.
Totally not a Pokemon reference, which got lost in translation.
Okay. First bit of luck in this battle is getting to go before Black Waltz does, because he always dies in 3 hits, and if you can kill it, if you can kill him with him only getting 2 fire spells off instead of 3, then that
Makes things easier.
that generally means that you can finish the battle with only having to heal twice.
Unless you're a scaredy cat like me and just dropping a potion for safety in between.
$15 donation from Jeremy Rosier with no comment, but thank you for your donation. Also, if there's a good time at some point, we need to draw the prizes from the previous game.
Okay.
They've got a bit of a cutscene right after naming day.
Pretty sure there was
Yeah.
two.
Okay, I got pretty bad damage luck on that hit, so this is likely going to take 6 hits to kill the sea lion instead of 5.
Good question, have we drawn the FFL3 prize?
Yes,
Yes, okay.
but we need to draw Final Fantasy Tactics Japanese copy and the Saga trilogy.
Yep.
So if you have time, I can do it now, or
Alright, so a reason why it's kind of easy to die to this boss, especially if you're playing the game for the first time, is because he has counters that he does at specific HP values, and that's the first one there that he does, well, with the Mage Masher after 2 hits. And since it's a counter, he gets a regular turn afterwards. A little bit of trivia too, this boss is actually somewhat harder in the Japanese version because Sea Lion has the water elemental boost ability, so some of his attacks do a lot more damage. So in the Japanese version, you'd actually be doing some more equipment micromanagement here. You'd actually put a silk shirt onto Zidane so that he'd have more defense. And then you'd want to take it off afterwards because having a silk shirt on makes you vulnerable to fire. Getting such bad damage luck. So like this attack here, Tsunami, does about 80 damage in the English version. It does about 110, 120 in the Japanese version. There aren't really that many version differences, but this is one of them.
So, quick question. How long do we have until Dagger's name, and when do you want to cut it off?
We should probably just cut it off now.
Okay.
I just drew Final Fantasy Tactics Japanese. The winner is Tian Chow, who's Renoa H-san, I think she said her name was. Congratulations to you. And the Saga trilogy is going to Tyler Verback. Congratulations.
See, it was wonderful.
You'd ideally want to get just barely under an hour when you kill Sea Lion, but that requires getting fewer random battles than I did. I mean, that wouldn't have been sub-hour even if we hadn't been doing donations.
And not acting out the play and
that too.
And that is about the last time in the run where PAL times and NTSC times are even remotely close to each other.
Well, I'm doing a refresh to see if there's any dagger donations. I don't see any, so it looks like her name is going to be Amy.
Woohoo!
Oh no, I can't read. I'm sorry. It's Slap FMW.
What?
I'm sorry.
You got sniped.
Oh well.
Yeah. That's me not reading. Sorry.
Okay.
Those are
And now-
there's a donation going back and forth.
but we got it.
We got it sorted out.
Yeah. Everything's fixed with that
There's one
donation.
flexible waterfall.
Sorry about that.
Hey!
Woohoo!
Fastly.
love how you can see him walking up almost over the crack on the screen before, but turning up. Oh my god! Way away on the next screen.
There goes your 4 encounter disc 1.
Yeah. Yeah, normally, or you ideally want to get under 60 total random battles in a full game run. That usually kind of fluctuates between 55 and 70 generally, unless you get really, really bad luck.
Flex was going to go for 100.
Yeah. The highest I know of for a completed run is 99 by Crystal Beauty, and I have no clue how she managed that. Unless she was like going to a lot of side areas and dungeons or something.
Could be world map battles.
Could be.
Another slight version difference for the German version, she will now look at the daggers Zidane has and imagine what could be a good sort of name to conceal that she's a princess, and say, well, why don't I call myself Dagger, which is totally not obvious. In German, she looks at the dagger and asks him what that is, and Zidane will answer, it's a lily dagger, so she will go for the name Lily, which I don't really like, but at least it's better than Dagger.
Yeah, Dagger does not sound like a name for a white mage summoner character to me. More of like a female ninja or something.
Rename her Garnet.
I've heard that's been done a few times. Alright, so how do we spell her name then?
SLEPMFW.
Capital S, capital MFW.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's not by $10.
It's supposed to be sleep, but that won't fit, so.
MFW?
FM, was it?
No,
MFW.
MFW.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Only because sleep won't fit.
No, if I'd have messed this one up, I'd have had a chance to choose again at least.
Now let's try to get that royal language off her by thinking what Vivi would say in the same, or Sleep MV would say in the same situation.
Alright, so after this is Freya, and looks like there's only been one name donated for Freya.
And that is way ahead, because that was like all of Nami Bunny's money.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of Rennie's money too.
So here we see stutter stepping for the first time. As we mentioned before, with each step that you make on the world map or anywhere else, there's a number applied to a step counter, on which on top a random number is applied to distinguish if you get an encounter or not. On the world map, if you only take half steps for whatever reason, that just does not get applied to your step counter. So if you manage to go half step all the way over the world map, you won't ever get an encounter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is still, because there is still
still a
RNG
small
applied.
chance.
Well,
so, I mean,
yeah.
even if you have a good stutter step rhythm, you can still get random battles if the game's being trolly to you, but the odds are low.
Unfortunately, that does not work in dungeons for whatever reason.
And I'm actually kind of glad that it doesn't, because having to play the whole game, things like that. I mean, Japanese can use turbo stutter stepping, because the controllers they use let you use turbo on the D-pad, so they wouldn't care, but
I'm not sure it would actually be faster though. For some reason, you can just walk through and not get encountered.
on short screens it would probably be worth taking the risk. But like in the Hildegard one room, or Victory, you would probably want to stutter step if it worked in dungeons.
Sunstrings Memoria.
Yeah, the World's Fusion.
Plus, once you kill a lot of encounters, you get zero experience and stuff.
There's certain parts of the game where I do actually fight battles, but it's only like 5 or less.
If it worked, you just figure out other ways to get the XP and the AP and all that, right?
Yeah. But it doesn't, so that's a hypothetical question.
Yeah.
There's also a task double trick to get around random encounters, which is called the
Stop and go.
Technique. If you're about to get an encounter, but stop for 1 second and then carry on, you won't get it because the RNG will have changed again. But you need to really monitor the random number you get.
Yeah, that's not practical on a console, just because you have no way of knowing where the battles will be without using save states or other emulator tools.
Beautiful song, first time.
Now, isn't there some sort of donation incentive for someone singing along or something?
I think we're going to sing Melodies of Life during the ending if the target gets met.
I think it's Matt.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
Is it a person or is it?
Before.
It'll probably just be all of us. Anyone in
I think
the
I think
room
it's
that wants to
everyone
participate.
I'll just mouth it. Oh, that was the wrong way.
Yeah, it's the wrong way. I really need to stop using my save state that's inside the inn and for practicing shopping in this section.
So to trigger MW, FMW, whatever, to turn up in the shop, you have to go to the garden, go into the inn, go out, the bar, go out of the bar, go into the bar, go out of the bar, and then talk to Vivian.
It's one of the weirder I don't think it's as weird as the trigger to get Fujin and Raijin to be at the hotel in Balam, but this is one of the weirder. It's not the weirdest story trigger in FF9 is in Lindblom Castle in Disc 3. This is probably the second weirdest. Because what do you have to do for that thing in 8 again? You have to like run around the town a couple times or something.
Isn't like you have to go in and out on the screen
9
for
times,
the
yeah.
hotel 9 times.
And then talk to the 2 scars that are now just like waiting there, and then Raging shows up.
It used to be you had
Yeah, you always go. Yeah, go.
There was a discover that you can just
got rid of it.
in and out.
Got $15 donation here from Sir VG.
Woo! Yes, Sir VG.
Let's get this train started. $5 for Poxnor to be Setzer, $5 for Yellowbug to be Draco, and $5 for Essentia to be Rolls. Choo choo!
Just don't make me do Draco again.
In case anybody's wondering about which options to take during that fast text mashing, it's once they look at each other, the 6th and 9th text boxes you want to hit down and X. One of the easier shopping stops, only buying 2 items, not a whole load.
Unless you buy the wrong hats.
I like to, going to the end now. I like to refer to that as the ultimate first world problem.
Losing a run to buying the wrong hat.
Yeah.
That's an ultimate first disc problem as well.
Yeah, because
well, I guess that's what happens if your head isn't really in the run.
I was going to say head wasn't in the right place, but...
Yeah, so those wrists and hats I got are mostly for item synthesis in a bit. But the feather hats do give you the wind attack up passive ability, which I'll be using at a few points too.
If you would have perfect on the fight battle, you would have had a 10,000 gil. Wouldn't it matter as much if you bought the wrong hat?
Well, no, because I need the feather hats to synthesize yellow scarves and Lindblom. But if I'd have gotten the 10,000, I'd have bought more wrists there because wrists are an ingredient for cotton robes, which you can sell for more than it costs to make them. So I can
Pretty much, it's a really infamous quick money trick.
Get rich quick scheme, as I call it.
Make cotton robes.
So yeah, so back to the wind attack thing. I mean, a lot of equipment in this game, even stuff you get early on, has useful passive abilities. So there's some armlets that I get in Disc 1 that I'm still using in Disc 4 because they give you water resistance. So because there's no really broken or overpowered stuff in this game or exploitable glitches, just maximizing the effect of your equipment and abilities set up is how you win the battles in this game without level grinding.
got $15 from Sylvain Nanch saying, "Hi again, C4L. I want to say a special thanks to Mr. MB for the French restream. Please put my donation to rename Quina in FF9 Vinthos." And $10 from Nicholas Crochet, no comment yet. And $15 from Arnaud Leloy, also no comment yet. So thank you very much for all your donations.
So, on the top of the storyline, something really fishy is going on down here. Garnet's seen those kind of barrels in the castle of Alexandria before, and now she's wondering what the heck is happening.
The bidding war in Quina between Mark and Minthos is pretty close. $125.55 for Mark and $90 for Minthos. So if you guys feel really strong about either name, or you want to snipe a different name, better get those donations in soon.
So just to clarify, when is the cutoff for going to be?
Not for another disc.
Couple hours.
Oh, now I feel silly for asking.
Yeah.
Well, you could have put the Quinn away earlier, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, in the segmented run, you'd want to get Quina in disc 1. We'll explain why when we get to the battles that Quina would be useful on segmented, but single segment, we don't do Quina until we need to in disc 2.
Nicholas Crochet's comment, wow, just came in. Having a hard time speaking here. C4L and you guys are great. Best of luck. I want my $10 to go towards renaming Quina in FF9 Vinthos. There's another one.
Does it actually waste time to get her in this one?
Yes. It's not that much because the cutscenes you have to watch, you still have to watch in disc 2, but the time you'd be spending more time going into Q's Marsh basically, and I think
more text boxes.
She has more text boxes and cutscenes for Elysia.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say significant amount of time if you can't damage, manipulate properly to make it useful. So what the hell is this machine doing? Creating these
It's
kind
creating
of
eggs!
Eggs! Hope those eggs won't explode.
That was pretty painful.
You could say that was excruciating.
Yeah, that's not the last. That's not the last egg we see in this run too. There's a pretty, there's a not so cleverly disguised one pretty late in the game.
We'll get cracking at it and get that.
Working
Guys
on
are
it.
really hurting me.
He's going as fast as he can.
Also, those eggs are funnily enough hatched into black mages. And they are, who would have thought it, put into the barrel with the same symbol as the ones in Alexandria's castle.
I'm guessing you'll cut your black mages before they hatch.
That would be a good idea.
Insert Mr. Coffee.
So there's a really weird trigger here. The guy walking down the stairs has to get to a certain step before you go in.
About 8 or 9 from the bottom is kind of where he has to be.
So we're not
Otherwise, it
wasting
takes a
time, we're
lot
just using
longer
it.
for him to get in the house.
So we're just getting those items because we otherwise would have to wait for him.
Trying to get time to kill, so.
Here come all the egg puns in the chat.
Sorry for getting you all excited about it.
I guess our yolk's been scrambled.
So who would have thought? 3 times a week there's a big cargo ship coming to this tiny little village. There's nothing wrong with this, is there?
I bet this sinister sounding music is just a glitch in the game or something like that.
Totally.
Oh, that's sinister.
Nothing fishy is going on here.
Nah. They didn't hide when they saw the soldier coming onto them. It's faster but less funny to let him just observe the barrel.
He's trying to poke it, Zidane pops out. It's like, you almost stabbed the princess!
And Steiner's genuine movement. Oh my god!
Why, you little... What the subtext is.
Oh, we get that out from here.
So Black Waltz 2 also has a nice little phase manipulation you can do to get, well, to skip one of his most damaging attacks, which Coates will practice when he goes to bed. As I was saying before, there's a battle where if you kill off everyone but one, you'll game over. It's this one because Black Waltz won't attack Garnet, and if she's the only one left, Black Waltz will hypnotize Garnet and the battle will be over.
We have a $60 donation here from Kevin Chow saying, just got back from work, so I have no idea what's going on right now, but here's $20 for each of the people on the couch to put towards whatever they want.
Freya and Yami.
Okay.
Marriage, is that met? Very funny?
No, I don't think so.
So towards that.
Okay. And you still want Mark as Queen? Okay.
So, we just...
Oh
my god.
Oh, that sounds good, but...
We just saw Black Waltz 2 attack Zidane after Zidane had attacked twice and Steiner had fire sworded once. So that meant we just go kill off Zidane, and that means that Black Waltz 2 will not do its devastating fire attack. But we're still getting trolled.
Yeah, we're getting trolled pretty badly. But yeah, having, after I've hit him twice with Zidane and once with Steiner's fire sword, there's an AI exploit I can do where if I have the next character that he attacks kill themselves immediately, that will prevent him from countering my next attack with Fyra.
Which is an HP trigger, right?
It's an HP trigger, yeah.
What do you do if Black Waltz attacks Steiner? Do you still suicide?
No, I don't. Actually, I just have Dagger do cure all, and then hope for the best, basically. Alright, got a little bad luck there in only getting one ether drop instead of two, so I might be a little short in cash when I get to Lindblom, but we shall see.
Does VB not need that experience?
You don't actually get experience from bosses, only AP, gil, and items.
And BB never needs AP.
BB, Dagger, and Aiko actually never need to learn abilities.
So right here, there's a little soft lock you can do if you say depart now and Steiner is still shaking his fist.
Actually, I was wrong. V and Kina had been met, so would you like to reallocate that $20?
Oh my god, what else can I do?
Right here, there's an opera.
Magitech?
Sure, we can put it for Magitech.
There's also a donation where between any percent and 100% Mystic Quest of his next game.
Yeah, that is next. I mean, we do still have a bit of FF9 to go before starting Mystic Quest, but that is the next game, so yeah. Routes are completely different for any percent, 100% Mystic Quest.
Both amazing.
Yeah. Any percent's got a lot more tension because it's taking a lot more risks. 100% is kind of more about the seeing the route planning pay off.
Yeah.
This is a non-PG part of the video.
Nothing to see here, folks.
So yes, just in case you didn't hear, VB and Kina getting married has been met. We will see that. Pretty great to know.
Just as a reminder, we are going to be meeting Freya soon. That's what, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So get your
maybe more like
donations
10 to 15.
I think you need something
Well, then
like,
again, the cutscenes around Black Waltz
yeah.
are kind of long. I always keep underestimating that.
You'll need to drop something like $160 or more to beat Nami.
A bit more than
Hey,
that.
Nami.
It's about 300, I think.
Oh, is it that far now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's at least, I think, at least 315.
So much as well forget about it.
No.
Remember, FF5 strats. Fortunately, in between Black Waltz 2 and 3, you get automatically healed to full. With the notable exception of before Black Waltz 1 and Sea Lion, you generally get the full party heal whenever the game forcibly changes who's in your party without giving you a party select screen. If Zidane is dead before you go to fight Black Waltz number 1, he only has 1 hit point. He started the fight.
Well, at least they give him one.
Yeah.
I mean, Ceylon will always be first so that we get over. At least he has one.
We've got a $50 donation here from Brenda Scheinman. That's Steph's mom, our
Marathon Mom, I think is the title she
Woo!
liked.
There's no comment on here, but thank you so much, not only for your donation, but also for everything
All
you've
the
been
food.
doing for us here.
Oh yeah.
You have been amazing.
She's spying on us.
She's allowed to.
Yeah, she's got reason enough.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Coming up here is a shot that was my computer desktop wallpaper for over a year when this game first came out, by the way, right?
Somebody doesn't like
There.
their shit going somewhere else.
Did you change it already since then?
Well, this was 13 years ago, and I've changed computers about 5 times since then, but yeah.
Wow.
We have a $30 donation from Teo Jules saying, hi guys and girls, hope you have fun running all the FF. Another fan from France.
It helps to have a toe.
Use the $30 to rename Quina as Minthos. Thanks. It's really close now. They're like $15 apart.
Well, I can see this turning into a English versus French thing, because I guess I don't know the significance of Minthos, but Mark is the father of another Final Fantasy runner, Agora, who, well, her father passed away from complications of diabetes, and she wants to name Quina in his memory, so I think that's a cause worth getting behind.
Thank you, Garnet, for just rescuing Libby. Very sad cutscene.
Yeah, I was kind of split on the character in this game.
And also one of the, I think, better ones.
Apparently every airship you get gets destroyed.
No.
Two so far.
Hmm? Oh, what?
The airships getting blown up.
Oh. Fortunately, this doesn't, well, just makes the air shops broken, but not really incapable of flying, and I love that shadow effect too with right there. That's pretty creepy.
Whenever I played this the first time, I always was wondering what we'd be able to look like without his hat on.
It's like
what
an
any black
invention, you
mage
do not
should look like.
remove the hood.
Alright, so this fight is the reason why, even though I failed to steal the silk shirt from Steiner, why I ripped one off from Blank, because you must have a silk shirt for this fight for Vivi, or else it's game over. And Vivi's quite pissed now, so we get a storyline trance.
Which means that this battle will always go in exactly the same way, because you have every ATB bar starting at 0.
Yeah, that's the case anytime you get a storyline trance. So it's very important to have Zidane attack with his first turn, because that
Will force the Black Waltz.
that basically cancels the Black Waltz's first turn, where it would normally cast Pyra all. Makes it just fly up into the air. When it's in the air, it does Thundara all, which you can survive one of, next to Silk Shirts. main randomness in this battle is what you get, if anything, from stealing, and also whether you do enough damage for VV to kill him in one of his double fires. Because if that's the case, then
wow.
you have to see VV's detrance animation.
So what was that? The rare steal?
Uncommon, I think.
The rare is the
Silver gauntlets.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
What was the steal that you wanted?
I wanted a steepled hat, which is the common steel, cause that saves me having to buy one in Limblom. Well, I will buy because I buy several of them for synthesis, but it would save me having to buy one more.
Yeah, thanks for that damage, like we have to watch the defense.
Yep.
And now after this textbook is Boix's bathroom break.
Indeed.
So good donation time too, huh?
Yep.
True.
I've got 2 comments without donations and 2 with. $11 donation from Mikhail Anderson. No comment yet. Thank you. $10 from Ryan Haynard. Also no comment yet. $5 from Michaelia, saying I would like this $5 to go towards naming Queen of Mark in honor of her father. I know it's not much, but I hope it helps. Well, thank you, Michaelia. And
Alright, I shall return. Oops, we got,
And $55 from Agora, saying, I have one thing to say to diabetes. Hello, my name is Agora. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Mark for Queena.
Love you, Agora.
I love, yeah.
Good thing you didn't go to the bathroom before that, because we would have left there and we got back, we had a match and then walked in.
Well,
Well, I would
yeah.
have taken over.
Yeah, one of us could have taken over.
Figuratively.
Ah.
Oh, you won that, did you?
No, it.
No, it's just
I won that.
platform's too good.
Trolley, but manageable.
Yeah, he killed VV at the wrong time, but otherwise, well, I got the fire cancel.
That's it.
Alright, I shall return.
Another beautiful cutscene.
Mikhail Anderson's comment.
Which I usually don't see anymore because I'm taking a break during it.
Yeah.
It actually says, hi, my name is Emma, and as a nurse student, I've seen what diabetes can do to people. Thank you for running this marathon and let Wexel chose what the money goes to. And I know from before that he's been donating for Marcus Queena, so I will put it toward that.
Who ended up doing
Metasigma, Metasigma, Pulsar, Metasigma, Metasigma, and us two.
And Ryan Haynard's comment came in too. Greetings again from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Great job to the runners so far and to the organizers keeping everything running smoothly. I'd like this donation to go towards naming Queena Mark in honor of Agora's father. She's awesome, so let's get her tribute over the top. Thanks and go blue, Ryan XP. Thank you, Ryan.
And this is one of the closest trades ever.
I love how it's just like, oh no, this can't be good.
Whoops. Oh my god, we destroyed the south gate. And now we get a glimpse of the wonderful Lindblom countryside with a black smoking south
Black
gate.
made almost enough this time.
Yeah, we had to stop it back. I do wonder, why the heck do airships land and start on that little bit of mountain where there is nothing else?
Why not?
They need to
Refuel
stop
for
and
gas.
rest?
They drive on this, they don't need gas. But maybe that's the kind of Sunday picnic destination for them.
Camping spot.
Refill on this.
So just before the airship falls apart, you managed to reach Lindblom.
Home of many, many lengthy cutscene breaks. For to
But
be
each of
specific.
them not quite long enough. Or broken in the middle.
Yeah. This is probably the third. I mean, the worst one is the one at the start of Disc 3, followed by near the end of Disc 3, followed by this one we're about to start, followed by one about a third of the way through Disc 2.
So where do you get your cards from for the card tournament?
Drops from monsters. And then there's 2 I get in the Clara settlement as prizes.
Yes, I saw you get 2 already from the first 2 battles.
What? Water in 10 minutes? What? We're not fighting any enemy in 10 minutes that needs water.
Yeah, we got we got like 5 hours at least until Valley of Pura. I mean,
Is there an encounter? Oh my, oh good. I thought we lost the number then.
yeah, I guess we do have a running incentive to show the encounter on camera for $5. If anyone wants a update on how I'm doing RNG wise this run.
Karakarn, donate $5 and you can find out how fights are going.
Oh, he's probably saving his money for the Orichalcom crew since he failed in EGDQ in the Tower Crew one. Are you Tower or Orichalcon, by the way?
I'm...
You kind of like
I don't know.
hand signs to flash for what crew you're in almost from the FF9 weapon.
Actually, my practice runs have so far only gotten to the end of Disc 3.
Alright.
Haven't had the... well, I would have had the time...
Alright,
with
little
the
break
power.
here.
Okay,
and,
then.
we're back to cutscenes.
I think if prize cam were working, I would now take a shot.
Yeah, this is actually this would be
over there
this is a perfect
with all of her knitting equipment. Oh yeah, prize.
Speaking of this is a perfect time to show prizes because well, we need to
So
name
what do we
Freya. We
have?
need to name Freya in a couple of minutes, but other than that, this is cutscenes.
Somebody who's got access to the tracker, tell me what we have for prizes.
Sure thing.
We have the
You have to
coupon
show
shirt.
me.
I'm sure that this belongs here.
Yep, there should be
3 of them, I think.
should be a book called The Art of Final Fantasy IX.
So we have
Yes, we also have 3. Actually, we have 3 of these Koopa Nuts shirts. Koopa for Koopa Nuts, designed by Carrie Fry.
I have one of those. It is good.
Probably having fun.
We have 1
Fantasy
medium,
9.
1 large, 1 extra large.
Yeah, so we got a copy of the game.
Yes, we have a copy of Final Fantasy
It,
IX.
looks like it's
Here.
a black label.
It is. Instead of being great.
Yeah, we only do black labels here.
We're,
the best for the best.
Yes, we're purists like that.
We've got a plushie Moogle.
A plushie Moogle?
Yep, one of the 3. Absolutely adorable. So cute. We also have a plushie Vivi.
Oh, I haven't seen this yet. I need to.
I don't think I've seen it.
I didn't
Oh, we
see
need,
it on the
did
table.
Nami win for
Nami?
Freya then? Because we need that.
Oh, okay. Hang on and I will check. So you need the Freya name right now?
I do.
Okay.
it should be Nami.
Unless somebody dropped over $300 in the last 20 minutes or so.
No, there's only been 1 name choice for Freya, and it has been Nami. It has $316.78 in it.
Alright.
So, that's it.
Alright.
Nami, you got your wish.
Yay!
Woohoo for Nami Bunny! What do we have back here? This is a very bad place to put stuff. Yep, that's all.
There is a picture of Zidane and Dagger from that artwork, so you can find that in there.
Told you, I don't trust you.
Aha, there we go. Here's our plushie Vivi.
Oh!
This is the fabled Vivi plushie.
The
Still
cutest.
wrapped, fully mint condition. I've had this thing for years and I've never opened it, and it is still good.
Yes, no expiration date.
It really doesn't.
We also have a Game Boy Advance and the Super Game Boy. Those are going together. That's been through Final Fantasy Legend 3, all the way through Final Fantasy 9.
Oh
Keep
wait,
donating.
it's this one.
Ha! There we go. Lovely artwork by Michaelia of Zidane and Dagger.
Yeah, I can show the game.